So how do you know if you're a self-help addict? That is the question we're going to get into today. Sit tight. Hey, welcome back to another video. My name's Jen Palco. I'm the author of the new book, 12-Step Guide for the Self-Help Book Addict. And I'm going to talk a little bit about self-help book addiction or self-help addiction, personal development addiction. What is it? Well, it's basically when you buy a lot of books, you infuse yourself with a lot of material, personal development, you surround yourself, envelop yourself with lots of material that's going to help you grow as a person, that's going to shift your life and change your life and give you everything you want. But you don't get what you want. Nothing changes. You read book after book after book after book. And it starts like a collection, hoarding of self-help books. So, I have a stack behind me here, by the way. I used to be really into law of attraction books. When I first got into law of attraction, I thought it was so fascinating, and I bought literally every single book on law of attraction that I could find. I'd go to the bookstore and I'd be like, ooh, a new one that I haven't read before. And they all said the same damn thing, right? All say the same thing pretty much, just in different language, different authors. But nothing in my physical reality was changing. So what was I doing wrong? What do self-help book addicts or any kind of self-help addicts do wrong where they have all this material they're infusing themselves with, but nothing on the outside changes in their reality? It stays the same. What is it? Where's the blockage? So this is basically one of the things I get into in my new book that's coming out. And it's basically a matter of how we're filtering our reality, our perception on reality and on things, our limiting beliefs within ourselves. Because a lot of times we want things that other people want, but we don't truly want. So we know that everything's energy, everything's vibration. So basically what you want in your life, it already exists, but you're not on the same vibration with it. You're not on the same radio station with it. You need to tune it and tune it and tune it to get on the same page. And if you're not on the same page, you have to ask yourself why. Why is my logical head wanting this, but my subconscious brain is not wanting this? My heart is not wanting this. So maybe it's not what you truly want in your life, or it's the other aspect is maybe it's not what you truly feel you can have. And that's usually because we have blockages from our past experiences, traumas, feeling not worthy or good enough. So if you want something to change in your life, you have to work from the inside out. You have to start delving a little deeper into yourself. First of all, what do you truly want and why do you want it? And what's holding you up? What's holding you back? Why are you reading book after book after book after book after book after book after book and nothing in the physical reality is changing? Is it that you don't want to put the wheels in motion? You don't want to do the exercises in the book? Well, you're going out of your way to buy the book, which is the first step. But oftentimes, sometimes exercises can seem too overwhelming for somebody to do. I know I've been there because I've read book after book after book, and I actually, if I saw that a book had too many like worksheets in it or things you had to fill out, I wouldn't buy that book. I wouldn't want to do it. I don't want to do the work. I just want to read about it because it feels good. It gives me that high. It lifts me up to read about it and to always think of my potential, what could happen, but it's not actually happening. So it gives me that little bit of high to be in my head saying, all right, I see myself as this person as changing in the future. But you never have to put the work in and never actually change, because changing would require effort. It would require more work. It would require things that make us feel uncomfortable. So that's the difference. The difference is living in your head, always projecting, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Therefore, you always leave it in the future. So you never have to feel uncomfortable. As long as it's in the future, it's going to make you feel good. It's going to give you that high to know that you're going to do it. But by not doing it now, you're keeping yourself safe in your comfort zone. That's what it comes down to pretty much. So pay attention. If you have a whole bookshelf, like I do behind me, of self-help books, personal development books, and life's just staying the same, you're still feeling stuck, yet you keep buying the books, that's okay if you just like collecting books and reading about them. But if you actually want something to change in your life, then you need to start looking at why things aren't changing in your life. You need to start delving a little bit deeper and asking yourself some of those questions. Am I feeling uncomfortable? I don't want to go outside my comfort zone. Well, where's that coming from? Is it coming from fear, right? Stemming from fear usually. Fear of failing, fear of, why do we have fear of failure? Well, it's a survival mechanism because we've failed in the past, or we've done something where we think we've failed in the past. There's really no such thing as failure, it's just lessons learned. But it's the label that we put on it as failure because we don't feel like we succeeded as much as somebody else, or we're comparing ourselves to other people, stuff like that. So our brain picks up on that pattern from the past experience, and anything similar to that now, or that we think is going to be similar, we're going to avoid, or we're going to run away from. Fight or flight kicks in. So it kind of goes with that. So you have to pay attention. You have to ask yourself some deeper questions. It's not just about reading the books. It's about either putting the work in, or asking yourself, why am I not willing to put the work in? Why am I running away from books that have lots of things that I have to fill out? What is it about that? What is it about that? So anyway, that's just the gist of it. If you want to check out my new book, 12-Step Guide for the Self-Help Book Addict, I'm going to put a link below so you can check it out, get yourself a copy, and help yourself really move beyond this addiction of just buying book after book and course after course and spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on this stuff, but never actually living it. Just living it up here, but never living it here, which is important. Kind of get those two aligned, right? So I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you would. Give me a thumbs up. I put out new videos every single week, so subscribe. I appreciate you so much, all your support, and I will see you on the next video. So have a good one. Peace.